Yeah. Welcome to the podcast, where you better tune in. You can see the picture, all you gotta do is zoom in. You in your man cave, it's no time for your girlfriend. They talk about the Sixers and how the Sixers gon' win. If they take your loss, they gon' hear BG going in. Jenny from the block, that's a lot. They was up 10, now they down 5. You can see it in his eyes, he a fan for life, and he sitting courtside. Sports guy, if you know me, I'ma say fly. How I cross you over like when they had AI. I still the ball, I ain't ask you, may I? Not at my house, they can bet. I ain't gotta try. Maxi for the 3, he tryin' one. They don't want the time. B tryin' one. I don't wanna see that boy cry. I live by the gun. I'ma shoot. I don't wanna die. They eat, sleep, Sixes. You should know that it's game time.
Avanto, this shit wavy.
Welcome to Eat Sleep Sixers. I am one of your hosts, 215 the Sports Guy, and she's not a guest anymore. She's a friend of the family. Lauren, fan of the year, is back with me again. Hello, Lauren. How are you?
I'm great. How are you? Thanks for having me again.
Listen, you're a friend of the family. Like I said, it's a Sixer game to be had tonight. New York City is in the house. What's up? How you feeling? How you feeling about the matchup tonight?
Oh my, this is a big game. And I'm gonna be honest, I do not like the New York Knicks. And it's not the Knicks, it's the fans. And they are coming to our house tonight. So I feel like we have to show up big.
Most definitely. And with that being said, you know, what does show up big mean to you? Like, what would be your key to victory tonight versus these Knicks that we've handled?
Yeah, listen, we got to slow down Brunson. Who was on him last time? Was it VJ who was defending?
Yes.
Yeah, and I thought he did a really good job. So we got to slow down Brunson, and we just got to find ways to score in the third quarter.
Most definitely. That third quarter has been a thorn in our butt, you know, all year, Lauren. And there's certain things that I see that contributes to that. Turnovers for one, and a poor shot selection. You know, oftentimes we settle for the 45-foot step back three, or you know, the contested, you know, shot when making the extra pass is really the way to go on offense. You know what I feel like. So my key to victory tonight would be moving that damn ball, Lauren.
Yes.
Moving the ball. The ball. So who do you see coming off this bench, you know, giving us a boost that we need, because this bench has been
Yeah, maybe Trendon Watford have a, you know, kind of step up off the bench. Bona, like I feel like with Paul George out, you know, with the suspension, this is the opportunity for these guys to really, you know, step up. So I'm hoping that Watford, Bona, what's the other guy? Justin Edwards. Yeah.
Looks okay. He looks okay.
Like give these guys some time they might have like a breakout performance. And a lot of times when we're playing big teams like the Knicks, the Lakers, a lot of times guys look at this as their moment because they know everybody is watching this game. So, you know, maybe we have one of those nights tonight for, you know, some of our younger guys.
Most definitely. I want to touch on this comment because we want like to show our people love. You know, he said, you know, B's great play made Morey irresponsible at the trade deadline. You know, now we could pay a price if his knee issues start again. He's actually talking and speaking of Joel and B sitting out tonight, and they labeled it as, you know, the knee issue. You basically, I feel like this is the last game before the All-Star break.
Right.
Why not give him the night off?
I agree. Yeah.
You know, why not give him the night off? You know, I don't feel it actually has to do with a setback or anything. This is just all personal opinion. I actually feel like this was a planned thing. What you think?
Yes, I definitely agree. And I've been saying all along with Embiid this year, he's impressed me because I wasn't really counting on him this year. Right. And it's all about quality over quantity. If Embiid needs to rest and he can come out and put up, you know, 30 plus points a night, listen, I am all for it. Let that man rest, listen to his body as needed so that when he comes out and he does play, he has a bigger impact on helping us win.
Most definitely, because we'll need him in the end, correct?
Correct. And this is going to be, we still got to get through the second half of the season into the postseason. So as long as we can just kind of prolong, his health, he's a big man. He's coming off of not just an injury, but a surgery. We have to allow our big man to get the rest that he needs. So I'm okay with it.
One thing about Eat Sleep Sixers, Jeff, we welcome everybody, brother. I don't care
Welcome.
what team you're a fan of. You rocking out with us, you're rocking out with us. But when we play those Cavs, pull up, baby. Like the Knicks fans, they in the chat.
Oh my
they
God.
pull up every Knicks game. We got our little thing going on. They came on the podcast. We had a great joint venture. So it's definitely possibilities for you, Jeff. I definitely feel like, a big part of getting over this hump, this PG list hump, is Kelly Oubre.
Yes.
And his play. I
Mm-hmm.
really like what I've seen from him. I've talked about him a lot on this show. But what
Mm-hmm.
have you liked that you've seen from Oubre?
Energy, athleticism. He brings some grit. He brings, like an edge to him. And, for a while in past seasons, I would say like we got good guys, we got good players, but we don't have that toughness. And I think he brings that every single night. And he's aggressive on offense, he's aggressive defensively. So when he's out on the floor, I just like what he brings to the team.
Most definitely. And I think another guy that I feel like needs to step up, because we're at the All-Star break. We're at the halfway point of the season. What I mean by step up is, in times where he normally stays quiet, we need VJ to be loud right now.
Yeah.
We need VJ to be very loud right now, very aggressive. I don't care if you're taking shots away from guys.
Right.
Because the kid has shown us he's the real deal.
And let me tell you something. I think VJ plays better when Embiid is not playing because he kind of defers to Embiid. So the fact that Embiid is resting tonight, in addition to the benefit of Embiid resting, it allows VJ to play his game tonight. So I am expecting a big game from VJ tonight.
Oh, we slipping in a little bold prediction in there. I hear you, girl. I hear you talk about your bold prediction. RJ, I understand that you're upset that Joel's not playing. Honestly, anybody that looked at Twitter or whatever today and you weren't upset that he wasn't playing, it's the Knicks. We want him out there. But let's look at the grand scheme of things. This team cannot catch up with us in no way as far as win on wins. We own them for the year. Sit Joel out, let him rest. I think they're more than capable of getting the dub tonight with a Drummond in there. We just need Drummond to ball.
Yeah.
We need Drummond to ball. I felt like last game, guys were allowing them to do what they want, get to the rack with ease, and there wasn't really much interior protection. So first and foremost, they got to stop them from getting to the rack so easy. We've had problems with that this season, Lauren, and it's bothered me because I've seen times where we've had elite spurts of defense.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So what do you think?
Yeah, it's consistency, so it's like you said, it's spurts here and there. We need to play 4 quarters, 48 minutes of solid basketball. And that includes the third quarter.
I think not, Frame. I know you're a Knicks fan, but us here in Philly, we have not seen Drummond get bullied yet at all.
Nope.
We have not seen him get bullied yet. He's not that type of cat, that you're gonna bully him. If cats stay on the outside all day and drain threes and do the pick and pop and all, listen, I could see him having a great game that way. But if we talking bully ball, but he ain't coming down there bullying him. Y'all smoking this? You see the Knicks fans coming out tonight. I like it.
I told you about the Knicks fans. I said, listen, this is going to be a big game tonight because the Knicks fans, to their credit, they are passionate about their New York Knicks as we are about our Sixers, and I do love that.
Most definitely. But one thing I could say that's consistent, and it's not going to help him tonight either. I haven't seen him stop Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey has balled out every time against the Knicks. And I think it's going to get ugly for them tonight. I'm going to save that for my bold prediction in the end. But I think it's going to get ugly on Tyrese's front. But I need to see a little bit more from the bench. And with Grimes still being out tonight. You know, we'll need some type of spark from a nobody, possibly. You
Mm-hmm.
know, who who
Right.
who you think? Who you thinking? Lauren could come off
Right.
and
That's what I was saying. Maybe Justin Edwards, maybe Trendon Watford, one of those players who do like they do the dirty work, down low, but they don't really, they don't have like the splash behind them or whatever, but they do the work. So it's those quiet points. And I'm okay with that. We just need to outscore them at the end of the game.
most definitely, most definitely. I'm laughing at the Lowry comment down there. He said, "Let go of Lowry," but one thing you might not know, Frame, is that strategically done. Drummond's role on this team is to play when Joel's not in.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Bonus the backup for Joel, but Drummond is to play. You know,
Yep.
so there's that. There's that. So I'm definitely seeing the Knicks fans in the chat real heavy, and I love to see it. I love the energy, and I feel like we're gonna give the energy right back to y'all tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna give y'all every bit of what y'all want. But one thing I'm worried about a little bit
What's that?
when we talk about being consistent, I haven't seen Nick Nurse be consistent. I haven't seen him have consistently good coach games a whole
Mm-hmm.
stretch. A
Right.
lot of our wins, I feel like we won off the strength, off
Yeah.
our talent and
Mm-hmm.
excellent performances. I haven't
Right.
seen too many games where Nick's called those shots. What do you think about Nick Nurse this year?
Well, we had this conversation last time, and remember I gave Nick Nurse a B plus. Now, this is how I think. I know it sounds crazy, but as I think the closer we get to the end of the regular season, I think we'll see better coaching out of Nick. Right now, I think he's probably just letting the guys just kind of play without fully showing our hand to the competition so early on, so that they can know how to handle us in the matchups in the postseason.
Sorry about that. Fire alarm is going off in my building.
Oh my
Neighbor
goodness!
is calling. But guess
Ah!
what?
Ah!
I'm about that eat
Go!
sleep sixes life. Nah. I'm about that eat sleep sixes life, man. We in
Oh,
here, and
it's
hopefully,
smoking.
no, it's okay. And listen, the Sixers are smoking. Have you seen our record?
Yeah, what are we now? What are we? 30-23?
Yeah, most
Mm-hmm.
definitely. And I
Yeah.
don't think that's too bad considering the inconsistency of this team and the lineups. You
Right.
know, um, I feel like our best is yet to come.
I
I don't feel
agree.
like we played our best ball yet. You know,
Mm-mm.
and that's what keeps me going. You know,
Same. Same.
the Knicks is in the chat. I just gotta show them love. I got gotta show 'em love.
I'm
For those
about
on
to scorch y'all again.
for those on Spotify, he said that fire alarm means Brunson
Oh.
about to scorch y'all again. And you know what? Let's talk about Brunson. Let's talk about Brunson. Excellent player. He's actually
Yeah.
from the area. We know
Right.
Brunson very
Yes.
well. But I
Yeah.
will say one thing about Brunson and the NBA. He gets a lot of calls, a lot
Mhm.
of favorable calls. Now, to be fair, Joel Embiid gets similar calls like that.
Right.
But it is what it is. It is
Hmm.
what it is. You know what I mean? I was
Yeah.
just saying that to really address that comment. So what's the matchup you're looking for tonight when you look on the floor?
Oh my goodness. For me, it's going to be about the rebounding. I do. I think it will come down to Cat and Drummond. It comes down to our centers. So, oh Lord, have mercy.
I'm gonna check my hallway. So
Please do.
just finish,
Oh my
please
God.
finish explaining your matchups tonight.
Okay, yes, you make sure. Okay. All right, y'all. Look, he done turned over the steering wheel to me. It's only my second day on the job. Oh my God. I don't know. Listen, I was following his lead. So, but y'all, listen, I do. I feel like this matchup between the Sixers and the Knicks is as big as how I used to think the Sixers and the Celtics were. I feel like in order for us to get to that next level, we have to, all roads lead through New York. So I am excited for tonight. I'm excited for this matchup, and it will come down to the rebounding, turnovers, And and coaching at the end of the day. So, and talent. When you have the matchup between Brunson and Maxi, who's going to come out on top. But I'm putting my money on my guy Tyrese Maxey, and I think that he's going to be supported with VJ Edgecombe in the backcourt.
With that being said, check into the game tonight. We have an emergency on Eat Sleep Sixers. We will be back for post game, so make sure y'all check us out. Peace and love.
All right, be safe. Oh
We'll
my
do.
God.